Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Salute one and all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Well, joining myself tonight as the New York Knicks take on the Detroit Pistons. The Jedi will not be joining us tonight as he is off watching NXT with the missus and joining a wrestling event. So it's just me by myself tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and please I more than welcome the interaction in the chat, so it isn't a lonely night, and it is once and for all a watch along. Let me just say that welcome to the BX Sports Return to the Jedi's watch along. Uh, thank you guys so much for joining me. But yeah, more than happy for that chat interaction as we start things off. Happy Marlin says Obi can't be going soft on that car on the court tonight. Julius is autistic. I mean, I wouldn't say Julius is autistic, but he his uh his defensive tenacity wanes. That's the best thing I could say. And his tenacity overall on the court wanes. So I'm in agreement with you there 100%. If Obi wants to solidify his spot, he has to make sure that he is going full throttle 100%. And he has to start by making some of these easy shots that he's been missing as of lately, the easy bunnies that he could make. But yeah, he's got to get right with in that regard tonight. Gideon G Money, thank you so much. Salute. Thank you so much for joining us. Uh, Kev is watching NXT with the missus. You know, he resides in Florida, so he gets tickets to NXT, goes to watch WWE, so he's taking the night off there. So I'm taking over the duties and calling this game tonight. Yeah, Happy, I'm in agreement with you 100%. Obi has to, Obi has to come in with force, and it isn't just I don't mean just him driving the paint consistently, but every move has to have purpose. You can't have a still moment, especially with this team that needs a lot of off ball cutting. So I'm looking forward to see what he can do, especially against this team tonight here, because it just gets harder and harder. Next game is against the Milwaukee Bucks, and I expect that to be just a really tough battle for the Knicks. But yeah, as I said, New York Knicks facing Detroit Pistons. We don't want the record to fool ourselves. I know they're 5-17, 15th in the Eastern record, but that shouldn't mean anything at all. Excuse me. That shouldn't mean anything at all because the Knicks have a tendency to play down to their competition. So if there's one thing we need the Knicks to do is not to play down to their competition. If they can just take care of that, then everything will be smooth. We know the Knicks can definitely play very good basketball. And if anything, you want that against teams like these that really I don't want to say you feel dominant, but you should take advantage of everything that's in front of you. That this team isn't, it's very young. They still have players that need to learn what it's like to be in the NBA. So they, there needs to be ways for them to take advantage of that. And then from then on, as you start to, pull the game away from there, you should start to try new things and things of that nature and get your team more cohesive. G Money says New York needs to slow down Detroit's fast break and watch out for Knox and Burks. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Knox and Burks, not Burks, we already know what he can do. He can draw fouls, and this team is prone to drawing a lot of fouls. So the team has to play smarter in that regard. You're absolutely right. And in the fast break, I know you're saying that we have to look out for their fast break. I'm in agreement with you 100% in that aspect. But for the Knicks, they have to play the fast break better themselves because it looks like a lot of teams nowadays can read the Knicks fast break and they know what the Knicks are looking for in the fast break. So that's what they try to take advantage of. So the Knicks have to, they have to play the fast break way better. Excuse me one moment as I'm getting some things lined up. Hafty says can't be playing Marshmallow on a hard court. I understand what he means by that. What Happy Marlin means by that essentially is that the Knicks have a tendency to play soft defense. And that soft defense tends to get them in foul trouble. I'm in 100% agreement with that. The Knicks have to find a way to play aggressive defense, but at the same time, it's got to be smart aggressive defense. And what I mean by that is the Knicks have to move with intent. The same way Obi Toppin has to move with intent is the same way the Knicks have to move with intent. They have to find ways to, uh, man, how do I say this? It's just everything once again has to move with purpose. Has to move with purpose. You just can't stand in one spot because you want to stand in that spot. There has to be a purpose for you standing there, overall schematically within the defense. There has to be a reason for you to be doing that. But yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Happy Marlin. The Knicks just have to play with some initiative and not just stand there for some reason. As we usually do in the program while the tip off is about to commence. We like to get you guys started, help you guys make some money. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. Don't follow your heart and place in money, but look at the stats and everything because this is all mathematical at the end of the day and look for trends. But they have the Pistons at an underdog of 4 points. Knicks a favorite tonight on the road. That's a dangerous sentiment, especially with these Knicks. But then again, it's a two possession favoritism. So Vegas is essentially saying this game could go either way. But we're hoping that the Knicks can find a way to just secure this win and get on the right track and just find a way to, address things correctly. Starting lineup for the Knicks is still the same. RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and Quentin Grimes, and our starting point guard, Jalen Brunson. We're thankful to have, by the way, even though he missed those two potential game tying decisions, game tying buckets against the Memphis Grizzlies. He always, in these last couple of games that he's been missing these last chance shots, in addition to this one and the Trailblazers game, he has had, he has gotten himself the opportunity. So either which way, we can't fault him. We just gotta thankfully hope that it falls. It's NBA game. It's a make a miss league. So, and Jedi, salute to you from the building of WWE. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Chef Dan. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, most definitely. So we're about to tip it off, and the Knicks win the tip. And I can't start this game off the incorrect way. I gotta salute my road dog for tonight, the ticker. So we start things off. So Jalen Brunson has the ball, kicks out to Barrett. Barrett fakes a three, drives, lobs it up, and Mitchell Robinson finishes the slam. Easiest basket for Mitchell Robinson. And the Knicks start off with a 2 point lead. 11:30 here in the first. Bogdanovich gets it over to Stewart. Stewart, mid range jumper, misses. Grimes with the rebound. Up ahead to Brunson. Brunson up ahead to Randall. Randall fakes the three. Now driving, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson over to Barrett. Barrett for three. That's off the mark. Comes up short. They get it to Hayes. Hayes starting for the Pistons. Hayes step back mid up. He pauses on the mid range, gets it over to Bagley. Bagley over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving, kicks out to Bagley. Bagley travels. Knicks ball. 10:55 here left in the first. Randall has the ball over to Barrett, over to Brunson. Brunson, ball temporarily knocked out his hand. Now he gets it back. Brunson over the screen, back to Randall. Randall takes the three, and that's good. Julius Randall for three. Knicks with a 5 point lead. And Hayes pulls up, gets the floater. Brunson got to play better defense there. Brunson has the ball over to Randall. Randall pulls up for another three. That's good. Randall feeling confident tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 8-2, 6-point lead for the Knicks. Bagley has the ball. Bagley, Pistons working around now. Good defense by the Knicks right now. Stewart has to take the three, misses. Bagley gets the rebound, falls down, kicks it out to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich hits the three. Knicks got to collect those rebounds. 3-point lead for the Knicks, 8-5, 9:40 here. Brunson driving, layup, easy. 5-point lead for the Knicks. Bogdanovich over to Stewart. Stewart back to Bogey. Bogey directing traffic. Stewart driving, and Grimes with the nice steal and stays in bounds. Gets it over to Randall. Randall pulls up for another three, and that's off the mark. Bogey. Bogey with the ball. Big Taz, salute. Bogey working, floater, got it. Salute to you, Big Taz. I'm looking forward to your input throughout the game. As Randall has the ball. Over to Robinson, back to Randall. Randall takes another three. That's good. 3 for 4 from downtown. Julius Randall's just feeling it. 13-7. Hayes and stolen by Randall. And what did they say? He was out of bounds. Bogdanovich over to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich. They get it over to Bagley. Bagley takes the three. That's good. Bagley hits the three. Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. Randall fakes the handoff. Randall working the dribble. Side step three. That's good. 4 or 5 from behind the arc. Julius Randall is just feeling it. They get it over to Bogey in the post. Working against Grimes. Working. Almost a double team. Falls away jumper. Got it. 16-12. So fast pace. Not a lot of defense. Brunson working, driving, floater off the mark, but Robinson cleans it up. 18-12 here. 6-point lead for the Knicks. Moving screen by moving screen by Bagley. So Knicks ball. So why does Randall play better on the road than in the Garden? I don't know. I don't know, Big Task. That's a mystery we got to find out. As they get it to Randall, Randall shoots another three. That's off the mark. Bagley with the rebound over to Hayes. Hayes bringing the ball up. Hayes driving, bumping, fall away jumper. Got it. Right over Brunson. 18-14. They get it to Barrett. Barrett over to Robinson. Robinson over to Randall. Randall open for three. And that's off the mark. Bagley with the rebound. They get it over to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich and Grimes with the steal. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett kicks out. Brunson for three. Got it. And quick timeout for the Detroit Pistons as the Knicks are up 21-14 as Grimes working. And I like to see that as it is Julius Randle's birthday. Let me address that correctly. Happy birthday to Julius Randle. And yeah, he's firing off at the helm right now. He has got it going. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a commercial break right now. The Knicks are just firing off. And you had a good question, Big Taz. You said, why does Randall play better on the road than in the garden? I really don't know. It's something mentally he's got to figure out because when he plays well, the garden appreciates him. It's just he doesn't consistently do it. I don't know if it's at this point do we have to accept the fact that he is who he is, or I mean, do we? I have to ask you guys: Do you guys think we're asking too much of Julius Randle? Jose Melo, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Task is that the Knicks need to step up defensively. Pistons are scoring way too many points to my liking. Yeah, right now it's a lot of scoring. They're running up and down the court, but that's because just because the Pistons are playing defense optional doesn't mean the Knicks have to play defense optional. You're absolutely right. And it not only starts with the good defensive possessions that you have, but you got to also end it with the rebound. The defensive possession doesn't end unless you get the rebound and you get possession. That's the only way that it ends. So the Knicks, they tend to get lackadaisical. We saw Bogdanovich got an open three off of an offensive rebound. So Knicks got to secure the rebounds to end the defensive possession. That's one of the biggest things as well. And G Money says the 3 point festival for the Knicks. Not really the Knicks. It's just Julius Randle. Happy birthday to that man. So Hayes has the ball, gets it over to Bogey. Bogey working, kicks out to Hayes. Hayes over to Livers. Livers over to Bagley, and Bagley hits the corner three. So out of timeout drawn up by Dwayne Casey. Brunson brings the ball up. 6:10 here left in the first. Brunson kicks out to Randall. They're playing better defense on the perimeter. Randall working the dribble, spinning, pivots, kicks out. Barrett driving, floater, and that's off the front of the rim. Robinson gets the offensive rebound, kicks it to Barrett. Barrett driving, and he drew the foul on Isaiah Stewart. So first set of free throws in the game, and Barrett hits the first free throw. Barrett converts both free throws. They get it to Hayes. Hayes over to Stewart. Stewart over to Livers. Livers over to Bagley. Bagley to Bogey. Bogey in the paint. And stolen by Mitchell Robinson. Randall bringing the ball up. They get it to Brunson. Brunson driving. Floater. Got it. Knicks up by 8 here, 25-17. 5:15 here in the first. Hayes has the ball. Killian kicks out to Livers. Back to Hayes. Hayes driving. Lobs up, and Bagley finishes it. Brunson over to Randall. Randall over to Grimes. Grimes for three. That's good. Knicks 6 of 10 from downtown. 60%. 9 point lead for the Knicks. 28-19. They get it to Stewart. Stewart over to Hayes. Hayes, side step three. Got it. Knicks gotta play defense. 28-22. 4:30 here left in the first. Randall working against Bogey in the post, kicks out to Barrett. Barrett driving, floater, way off. Should have been a foul as they get it to Stewart. Stewart off the mark. Robinson, Mitchell rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Barrett has the ball. Now over to Randall and foul away from the ball as Mitchell Robinson was running and did not look ahead of himself. And Rose comes in, quickly comes in as Barrett. Oh, it's a mass substitution. So Brunson, Barrett, and Robinson sit down. Quickly, Rose and Hartenstein come in. Joseph has the ball. They get it to Bagley. They get it over to Bogdanovich. Bagley shoots another three and gets it. Knicks have got to play better perimeter defense. 28 to 25. Quickly has the ball. Quickly spins around over to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now pulls up mid range. Got it. 14 first quarter points for Julius Randle as the Knicks lead 30 to 25. They get it over to Bagley. Bagley driving. Tough layup misses. And they get it up ahead quickly, pulls up the three, and that's off the mark. Rebound, get it over to Rose. Rose over to quickly fakes the three, over to Grimes. Grimes open for three, got it. 33 to 25. Duran has the ball. Duran looking for a pass, looking for someone, gets it over to Bagley. Bagley pulls up a three, off the mark. Hartenstein with the rebound. Over to Rose. Rose looking up ahead. Rose. Get it over to Hartenstein. Over to Randall. Randall. Shoots a three. Got it! In and out and in. 36 to 25. So Randall might get a career high in threes tonight. Bogdanovich has the ball. Bogdanovich driving. Stops. Pops. Doesn't get it. Rose with the rebound. They kick it out to Quickly. Quickly driving. Quickly kicks it out. Rose for three. That's off the mark. Duran with the rebound. Duran kicks it out to Joseph. 2 minutes left. Joseph gets a switch. They get it over to Bogdanovich. Grimes working on him. And he draws the foul on Grimes. And Knicks call a timeout on the floor. Agent Argo, salute. Thank you so much for joining us. Optimus Prime's absolutely right. And yeah, everyone's saying it. We need better perimeter defense. Jose Mello, you said we need Woodson back. Woodson isn't coming back, man. He's happy where he's at. He's coaching his alma mater. He's got a head coaching job in college. Those are one of the places where your career can last for a long time. And not only that, that's always a pipeline for him to get back into the NBA because he already has success, but now he's breeding some of the talent that's going to enter the NBA. So I think he's happy where he's at right now, and I don't think we're going to see Woodson in the NBA for a while. Kev is an MIA, man. Kev said it earlier in the chat. He's going to be at NXT, so we always rooting for him. He's always, watching the WWE. I love the WWE. It's very entertaining. So yeah, timeout on the court. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go. hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want.
So everyone in the chat getting reacquainted, joining us as we are back from commercial break. 145 here left. 140 Knicks up 36 to 25. Hopefully they can, defensively close things out to where they don't give up 33 points. Let's hope. Randall right now, 17 points, 6 of 9 from the field goal, 5 of 8 from the 3-point field. Con man, salute to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Tony Khan is in the building. Argo, you said, I'm not going to get too excited until that third quarter, chef, because you already know. Yeah, man. Come on. Hey, I'm the chef. I'm letting you know. We're not regular Knicks fans. We're seasoned Knicks fans. Seasoned. That means we know. We know what happens here. Bogdanovich makes both free throws. I'm as patient as you. I'm as patient as you, agent. Rose has the ball, gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it back to Rose. Rose kicks it out. Oh, nice give and go to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein got the easy layup. 38 to 27. It's up by 11. Joseph has the ball. Over to Bogdanovich. Back to Joseph. Over to Bagley. Bagley? Excuse me, Sadiq Bey gets the tough layup. 38 to 29. Knicks up by 9. Rose has the ball. Rose driving. Kicks out. Reddish for 3. And that's off the mark. Tipped up. Rose gets it. Over to the top end. Over to Quickly. Quickly driving. Quickly working around. Quickly keeping the dribble alive. 4 on the shot clock. Step back 3. That's off the mark. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph up ahead to Bogey. Bogey driving. Draws the foul. And he's heading to the line. More free throws for Bogdanovich. Big task. You're right. Kevin Knox is in the game. I don't think he gets that once a Nick, always the Nick treatment though. Yeah, we drafted him. We had some fun moments with him, but I don't know about all that. Jose Mello, we'll talk about this. In a break coming. We'll definitely talk about that comment. Quickly running up the court, kicks it out to Reddish. Reddish driving. Reddish defended by Knox, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin over to Rose. Rose driving, easy layup. 40 to 30. So the Knicks have scored 40 points in the first quarter. 24 seconds left here in the first. Joseph has the ball. Joseph dribbling, step back mid range. Got it. And it's not that it's no love for Kevin Knox. I'm showing love to him, but at the same time, come on now. Let's be real. Rose driving, kicks it out. Reddish for corner 3. That's off the mark once again and tipped out of bounds by Hartenstein. Now Pistons ball. 0.7 left. They get it to Bay as Bay misses the shot, and that's the end of the first quarter. Knicks up 40 to 32. Big task. You got to come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's keep it real now. Like I look, you, I got love for Frank Ntilikina too. But you think I'm giving him that once a Nick, always a Nick treatment? You gotta be kidding me, brother. You gotta him and Knox. They and I know it's not all of their fault. Granted, the the franchise was definitely bad, but certain players, man, when you're just that good, you play above it, you work above it, and then the talent just shows itself. And those guys in the realm of the NBA, they just didn't have it. That's why they both are where they at right now, man. We got to keep it real with ourselves. We just let's keep it real, man. Let's Argo, man. You said, "Oh, I need Obi to play like a dog." I'm just seeing a puppy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But right now, it's just the beginning of the game. He just passed out a pass in disarray that was early. We'll see in the second quarter with him getting some run. If the Knicks start to cause some separation to the point where it's Julius Randle's birthday, I know he's feeling it. If we don't need to have him, play the game, the rest of the game, we could get extended Obi minutes. That'd be fun. I know it's not going to happen, but possibility is always there. Fortnite knocks. Like, oh man, look, y'all killing me with this, man. Look, let's stop. Let's stop. And Jose Melo, you said Knox was horrible, no emotions. No emotions here. I'm glad he's gone. It's not that he was horrible. He's not horrible, but in the realm of a professional basketball player, he's not a starter. He's not even a bench player. He gives up too much and he doesn't offer enough. That's the real with Kevin Knox. And that I can agree with 100%. So we're about to start the second quarter. Burks has the ball. They give and go back to Burks. And almost stolen. They get it to Joseph. Joseph pulls up mid range. That bounces off the glass, off the rim, off the glass, and in. 40-34. Rose over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly pivoting. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it over to Quickly. Quickly driving over to over to Reddish, and Reddish easy bucket. And that was just that was yeah. Burks gets it over to Bay. Bay pulls up for three. That's off the mark. And Duran fighting for the rebound gets it. Duran working against Hartenstein. Fall away jumper. Got it. So hit Hartenstein with a little dream shake after he got the offensive rebound. They kick it out to the Toppin, dribbling, working, get it over to Quickly. Quickly fakes the three. Quickly driving now. Layup off the mark for Hartenstein. And they say knocked out of bounds. Tom Thibodeau's not challenging that. They'll say it's Pistons ball. Yeah, that was knocked out by Burks. And Hartenstein picks up a foul. They get it to Joseph to a cutting Knox over to Burks. Burks over to Bay. Bay driving, pivoting. Oh, gets it over to Duran. Duran pivoting and working around Hartenstein gets it. So his footwork is working, and that pivot foot is working, and that length is working for Durant. Knicks up by 4. IQ over to Rose. Rose driving, floater, and doesn't go. Knocks with the rebound. Knocks up ahead to Joseph. Joseph stops. Joseph driving now, kicks out to Knox. Knox for 3. That's off the mark. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound, and Toppin saves it over to Quickly. Quickly up ahead, looking to get it off to Reddish, and fakes the handoff and gets the layup. 44-38. Knicks back up by 6. Burks with the ball. Burks working against Reddish. Driving. Kicks it out to, cutting Bay and Bay. Miscommunication right there. We cut back down to 4. Rose bringing the ball up. And Knicks call timeout. Johnny Davis, salute to you. Jose Melo, y'all killing Knox, and I didn't even go this far. Y'all killing Knox. I'm watching in the chat. Y'all, let's take a break in the action. Y'all just killing Knox. Argo, you're absolutely right. Typical Knicks defense. And I'm not gonna lie, watching this game, as good as the Knicks are firing from, really Julius Randle was firing from all cylinders, it's still a pedestrian lead. And it's not to say that, the Pistons are abstract of talent, but usually when it's firing, when you're like hitting 50% from the 3-point line, like, come on, you should be at least, you should just have a better, just have a better lead. It's, y'all just, man, y'all just, y'all are crazy. Eddie Curry, 2 good games is better than Knox's career. Yeah, you got it. Better than his Knicks career. You can't say better than his entire career so far. His career isn't over. Oh man, y'all killing him, man. Save them comments for later because a certain someone had a very important comment earlier. I'm gonna highlight it once again. If y'all killing him right now, be careful. We return back from commercial. 8:57 here, left in the second. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson working the pivot, and they call an offensive foul on Brunson. Foul on Emmanuel quickly. The game starts to slow down. They get it to Joseph over to Knox. Knox posting up quickly, but quickly pushes him out the post. Duran over to Burks. Burks kicks out. Joseph open for 3. Good. Knicks played good defense up until that last moment. Brunson working the dribble, drive in, layup, high off the glass, misses. Joseph stops, kicks it to Duran. Duran, easy. Dunk. And the Pistons have their first lead of the game, 45-44. Brunson over to Randall, over to Toppin. Toppin over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble, driving, gets the layup, and good and one. You could say that again, agent, because that's a bad mismatch in transition that shouldn't have happened. And Brunson hits the free throw. They get it to Burks. Burks pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Duran with the rebound over to Knox. Knox driving, kicks it out. Joseph over to Burks for three, and that's off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett gets it over to Reddish, and Reddish gets fouled, so he's heading to the line. Big task. You ain't saying nothing that we ain't said already, brother. This is atrocious. Reddish makes the first free throw, 48-45, 7:20 here in the first half. Reddish converts both free throws. Joseph has the ball. Joseph driving, kicks it out to Bay. Bay for three. That's off the mark, but Brunson fouled him. And I don't, I don't know if I like this. Yeah, he did hit his arm. It's the first free throw. Not a smart foul. Makes the second free throw. Jose Melo, you ain't lying, brother. Seems like that's the only defense the Knicks have this year. Bay hits all three free throws. Knicks up by one. Brunson gets it over to Robinson, over to Barrett. Barrett back to Brunson. Over to Randall. Randall in the post. Randall pulls up mid range. That's off the mark. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson kicks out. Reddish kicks out to Randall. Randall thinking about it now. Driving. Takes a fall away jumper. Got it. 51-48. They get it to Bay. Bay three misses. Knicks got to play better transition defense. That three was open. Barrett has the ball. Barrett driving. Layup misses, but he's heading to the free throw line. Excuse me, it's the floater. And Barrett misses the first free throw. Misses both free throws. Gotta make those free throws. They get it to Joseph. Joseph working, working. Fall. Oh, blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks get the possession. Randall running up the court. Randall slows things down. Has Bay on him. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson back to Randall. Randall. Randall doesn't get the foul. Bay driving. Good defense by by Barrett, and Duran misses it, and they that should be an offensive interference. Well, Argo RJ just played excellent transition defense right there. It's not all the time, but yeah, we got to talk about that when we get the chance. 51-48. Scoring is slowed down. They get it to Brunson. Brunson over to Barrett. Barrett driving, and they call a blocking foul. So Barrett's heading to the line. Barrett converts the first free throw. Barrett converts both free throws. 53-48. Hayes driving, kicks out. Stewart for three. That's good. And Knicks up by two. Brunson driving, kicks out. Randall for three. That's good. Randall with six threes. 56-51. Hayes driving, stops, kicks it out. Bay over to Hayes. Hayes for three. That's off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Randall working, dribbling, falls, kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson drives to the basket, cut off, keeps the dribble alive, brings it back out. Brunson, step back three. Got it, banked it in. 59-51. 4:10 here left in the first half. And Pistons call timeout. At this team's defense is literally stiff, and our guys just walking around aimlessly with no purpose. It's not Johnny Davis. It's not really that. I'm like watching the Knicks. Really, there's even when they have great possessions, there's always one last person that is not helping the helper. So let's say it's a mass switch. We saw Corey Joseph get an easy open three. That's because someone didn't rotate last. I'd have to recheck that possession to see who didn't rotate. But these guys consistently, there's always one last person that's not rotating because they feel like, all right, now that we've done enough of a rotation, you know, we can draw a 24 shot clock. Like you don't stop until you either hear a buzzer or you've secured the defensive rebound. And these guys have to find a way to consistently do that. And that's effort. Jose Melo, if Brunson isn't an all star, it isn't because of you know, the league not voting him in, that'd be that'd be largely because of the Knicks record. At the All Star break, the Knicks should at least be, somewhat around 500 to at least get him into a discussion for All Star. But even then, he should still be an All Star. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's deflating with Julius. You guys are right. Argo, you're absolutely right. Cam and Grimes seems to be the only defensive stoppers, and it's not just in this game for the Knicks this year. Those two have been the only guys that have consistently been defensive stoppers for us. Steve, I don't think it's just Tibbs that the Knicks need to move. If anything, like there's a certain player they really need to move. Not even. Mm. So Pistons inbound the ball. A's kicks it out to Burks. Burks gets it. Burks kicks out to Bogdanovich. Corner three. Doesn't get it. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett over to Brunson. 3:40 here left in the first half. Brunson kicks out to Randall. Randall. Good defense by Stewart. Now he shoots it. Air ball. Grimes gets it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall in the post. Randall posting. Randall jumper misses, and they call a foul on Randall. They get it to Stewart. Stewart Euro misses. Robinson rebound over to Brunson. Brunson running up, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett kicks out Randall. Randall fakes the three. Now he shoots it. Got it. 7 3-pointers in the first half. Knicks up by 10. 25 points for Julius Randle. And they call a foul on Jalen Brunson. Knicks are in the excuse me. Knicks are in the penalty, so Pistons heading to the line. Stewart makes the first free throw. Makes both free throws. Knicks up by 8. Rose has the ball. Rose over to Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. Randall working a dribble. Randall driving. Fall away jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Falls into the Pistons' hand. Hayes running up the court. Hayes over to Livers. Livers. Back to Hayes. Hayes kicks out to Bagley. Bagley for three. That's off the mark. Randall rips the rebound. Randall almost loses it, gets it back. Randall in the post over to Grimes. Grimes deep three. Got it. Knicks up by 11. They kick it out to, and Stewart travels. Robinson has the ball over to Barrett. Barrett over to Rose. Rose kicks out to Randall. Randall driving. Layup. Got it. 66 to 53. Knicks up by 13. And Hayes, mid range jumper, misses. Robinson, the rebound. Get it to Rose. Rose running up the court. Rose over to Randall. Randall deep three in front of the rim. And Barrett tips it in. Knicks up by 15. Hayes driving, kicks it out. Bogdanovich draws a foul. Shot won't go, but he's heading to the line. And they said Randall's foot was on the line for one of those threes, so it's a 2 pointer. So Randall has 27 points. Bogdanovich misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Makes the second one. Knicks lead is cut to 14. Rose brings the ball up. 45 seconds left. Barrett over to Randall. Randall over to Barrett. Barrett takes the floater. Got it. 70 to 54. Knicks up by 16. Hayes, that back, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich kicks it, floats it up. Yeah, he just tossed it up. It was some trash right there. 70 to 56. 25 seconds left. Randall working against Stewart. Open for three. Driving. Spinning. Layup. Got it. Nope. They say an offensive foul. So Bagley's heading to the bench as he is dealing with a pelvic contusion. If you guys know what that means, you know what that means. Hayes running up the court, kicks it out. Bagley. Oh, he's still in the game, so he's good. And that'll end the first half. Knicks score 70 points, 70 to 56. That kid is special, man. Jose Melo, that kid is special. And if the Knicks didn't just sign Jalen Brunson, I'd tell them to do the same damn thing. We should be tanking for that kid. Joe Curry, you're absolutely right. Salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat. Joe Curry, what'd you say, man? Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. And Argo, I know that third quarter is about to start, but we in halftime right now. Let's hope that the Knicks can, solve their answers against this team in the third quarter. Joe Curry, you said he's going to be another French bust. The only French player that did well was Tony Parker, Rudy Gobert, simply for block shots like a Mark Eaton. Maybe Wembanyama could be an improvement over Weiss, but I mean, that would only be the case if the game goes physical. But with the space and pace that this game has in today's age, we see it. Like he's comfortable shooting threes from beyond the arc that he's shooting right now. Like he's shooting them well past the NBA range, and the efficiency is there. The space he generates is there. Like it's, we shall see. We shall see. Big Task, you in agreement with Joe Curry? You think it's all hype and that it's he's not going to be any good? We shall see, man. I Hey man, everyone thought Luka Doncic wasn't going to be anything special, and then he came in the league and decided and started to eat up, man. So this, you never know, man. I just say don't count the kid out. As we are in a halftime break right now, and I just wanted to talk about something Jose Melo said earlier. I just wanted to talk about this before we get into halftime break, before I go to stretch my legs out and get some water. He said, if anything, RJ is a plus defender, but I feel like he's fallen off a bit this year, kind of regress. This is the problem that I have with RJ Barrett. I know most people they have a problem with, oh, he's gotten a contract and now they feel that he's dogging it. It's not that he's dogging it. It's You're absolutely right. It is a regress. I know last year we want to remove a lot of what happened last year out of our out of our mind. But if anything, I remember last year at the start of the year in the starting lineup, the best defender was RJ Barrett. I remember we were setting him up to defend other teams' best offensive players, and the fruits of labor were there. He was defending guys very good. I remember that Chicago game where he defended DeMar DeRozan when DeMar DeRozan was going on an MVP run to start off the season. I remember him defending Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was still hitting tough shots, being the Jason Tatum that we see him being in today's NBA. Like RJ Barrett has played tough defense against a lot of players, so the regression has been there. That's what's been the biggest problem for me. But if anything, I'm hoping because I'm a Knicks fan above all else. I'm hoping that RJ gets his ish together, solve things, and like just gets his head out of his own rear end, man. I don't know if it's the fact that he was in all those trade rumors, especially after the season, the way he ended off the season that he had for the Knicks. I don't know what it could be, but he's been a step slow in the defensive end, and he hasn't been. Someone else said it earlier in the comments. He hasn't been playing smart offense at all either. So that's been something he has to solve there. Argo, you're absolutely right. There's been a lot of games where he's been forcing it. I say the one game where he wasn't forcing it, where he looked the best, was the Nuggets game. And ironically, he was sick in that game. But I remember, especially in that first half, if that's something that he could bottle up and continue to have, because you don't need to force it offensively. Brunson is going to find you. You can find ways to, navigate yourself in this offense. I don't even want to say it. Happy birthday to Julius Randle. It's the last thing I'm gonna say. Big Task, he said this hype up reminds me of Andrew Wiggins when they said he was supposed to be the next Jordan slash LeBron James. No one ever said that about RJ Barrett. I wouldn't say that, but um, there is a couple of things that I am hoping. Like, the only out that I would be giving him right now is that RJ is infamously known to start slow, and this is a different type of point guard he's playing with as opposed to Kemba Walker. Like last year is not this year. That's what I can say. So Jose Melo, maybe it's not, he's not used to playing with a point guard, but maybe he has to get used to playing with this point guard is prospectively, really Brunson. Because I think he can learn a lot from Brunson. Him and Brunson can play a cooperative game, and they can, which game was it earlier in this year where the Knicks won at home, and him and Brunson had a great game, and the offense looked really, really good. I don't remember which game that was at the Garden, but that's a game that I believe that those two can play those two can play off of each other very well. Joe Curry, you said RJ seems to top out at Jimmy Butler, but can end up being Eddie Jones. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't all the way agree with that statement, but there is some truth in it. Like, I think the parameters there, the two players there, the parameters there kind of, yeah. Jimmy Butler, yeah, but Eddie Jones, yeah. But we shall see. You said in regards to the French kid with Andrew Wiggins, um, there is some hype there, but no one's saying he's the next Jordan or LeBron. No one's saying that, but everyone is saying that this kid Wembanyama is special and that he has a potential to be a franchise-altering talent. And you can't lie. As far as the tangibles, the skill set, it's there. He's shown it. That's the only thing I could say. But we shall see. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going on a break. I gotta get some water. Gotta find my chapstick too, cause man, it's getting dry over here. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. are back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the third quarter. Argo, keeping it in mind. Comes that third quarter. So Detroit starts off with possession. Hayes, they pull up the three, Livers, misses, and that's out of bounds. Brunson bringing the ball up for the Knicks. 11:40 here left. Brunson kicks it out. Randall working the dribble, spinning, fall away jumper, got it. 72-56. They get it over to Livers, pulls up another three and got it. So working behind that screen, Knicks gotta force them. Barrett pulls up, got it. 75-59. Hayes kicks it out. Stewart for three, and that rims in and out. Barrett for the rebound. Barrett driving, kicks out. Randall for three. That's off the mark. Robinson. They say it's Pistons ball. Hayes bringing the ball up. Get it to Bogdanovich. Back to Hayes. Hayes pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett kicks it up ahead to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Randall with the slam. And Randall got shoved by Hayes. And there's a technical. Excuse me, Stewart. As Randall got a, excuse me, let's do the replay. Because Randall may have caught a body. They kick it. Randall. On Stewart's head. And Randall able to get into his head. So officials taking a look is that should be a flagrant. So we'll take a quick 30-second break as the officials have to get their selves together. Yeah, yeah, Argo. That was a poster. That was a poster. Happy birthday to Julius Randle, man. I, that Julius Randle, man. This is why we get upset with him. Someone should tell him it's his birthday every game. They should just give him a gift every game just because. Here, man, happy birthday. Because if he's giving us this performance, then, and if you guys know, like I know, Randall's about to come out here with some aggressive defense. So, it's tech. So, Brunson, it's the free throw. Makes this a 19-point game. And offensive foul. So, but Knicks ball. Detroit's starting to fall apart here a little. Knicks got to take advantage. Brunson, spinning, spinning, driving, kicks it out. Randall fakes a three now, working the dribble, and he draws the foul on Isaiah Stewart, but they'll say it's on the floor. They get it to Brunson. Brunson over to Grimes. Grimes over to, they kick it out to Barrett. Barrett working, driving, pivoting, fall away jumper, blocked by Stewart, but get it to Barrett. Barrett for three, and that hits the rim. Hayes with the ball. Hayes, they kick it out to Bagley. Bagley over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving and stolen by Brunson. Brunson running up the court, kicks it out. Barrett for three, and that's off the mark. But Brandel right there to clean it up. 32 points for Julius Randle, 80 to 59. Next up by 21. Hayes over to Bagley. Bagley driving, kicks out, livers for three, and that's the air ball. Randall picks it up over to Brunson. Brunson over to Grimes. Grimes pulls up for three, and that's the air ball. Livers over to Stewart. Stewart over to Hayes. Hayes bumping back to Stewart. Stewart driving, pivoting, driving on Randall, and they call a foul before the shot. Another foul away from the ball. They get it to Joseph over to Bay. Bay driving, pivoting, pivoting. Underhanded layup. Got it. That was just a tough layup there. Villanova boy. Brunson calling for a clear out, gets the screen, working the dribble, stops, kicks out. Randall opens for three, and that rims in and out. Robinson, and he was fouled. Mm, Brunson, Knicks are working the dribble right now. Brunson, floater, got it. 82-61. Back up to a 21-point lead. Joseph over the bay, looking to post up Brunson. Nova boys working in the post. Double team. They kick it out to Joseph over to Knox. Knox driving, and they call a blocking foul on Brunson. All right, now that's terrible defense by RJ Barrett. You should be able to close out on Kevin Knox. Knox misses the free throw, ball don't line. Rose kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes back to Rose. Next facing the zone right now. Over to kick it out. Barrett for three. That's good. I don't care about that three made. Play better defense, RJ. Corey Joseph gets it to Brooks. Excuse me, Burks. Burks working in the post against Rose. They kick it out. Joseph. Joseph kicking out. Knocks for three. That's off the mark. Randall with the rebound. Randall. Knicks are pushing right now. Randall spinning, kicks out, Rose, and that was knocked out of bounds by Burks. Barrett driving, floats it up. Shot won't go, but he's heading to the line. Barrett hits the first free throw. Hits both free throws. 87-63. Knicks up by 24. Burks has the ball. Over to Duran. Duran over to Joseph. Joseph. Oh, nice up and under. Got Mitchell Robinson to jump. 22-point lead for the Knicks now. Rose gets it over to Randall. Back to Rose. Rose driving, stops, pops, comes up short. Burks with the rebound. Burks lobs it up to Duran, and Duran got fouled before the shot. Guess at this point you gotta do some. I know Rose is in there, but at least get Cam in there now. No rotation still. Gotta get Cam in there. Get it to Duran. Duran over to Burks. Burks over to Joseph. Joseph driving, stops, and stolen by Mitchell Robinson over to Grimes. Grimes running up ahead, layup, and the one. and he hits the free throw, converts a 3-point play, 90-65. Knicks up by 25. Knox gets it to Duren. Duren over to Burks. Burks kicks it to Duren, and Duren Swiss cheese defense by Julius Randle there. Grimes driving, and say that ball was knocked out of his hand. 5:33 here left in the third. They get it to Randall. Randall driving. Randall. Randall kicks out to Grimes. Grimes driving over to Robinson. Robinson with the slam. 92-67. Burks double team. Kick it out to Knox. Knox over to Bay. Bay for three. That's off the mark. Tapping it. Rose with the rebound. Rose running out of transition. Lobs it up. Robinson. And that missed. No, they don't call a foul. And Grimes is there to clean it up. But that should have been a foul. Pistons with a timeout. Knicks up 94-67. 27-point lead for the Knicks here. So under 5 minutes here left in the third. Knicks got to make some substitutions here. A big task is not more so laughing at the Pistons, but you just got to be laughing at how easy it is to score right now. The Knicks are just scoring at ease. They scored 24 points in the quarter, and we're not even near the 3-minute mark. Pistons have only scored 11 points, so it's just a bit of ease for the Knicks right now. But we're in a commercial break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want.
Jose Melo, you said the defense is okay this quarter thus far. Yeah, but then again, this is the Detroit Pistons, and they're missing a lot of shots. They're missing a lot of people. Argo, you said RJ should pay close attention to how easy Grimes is making his layups. Nah, that's not the guy that he should be paying attention to. Grimes is nothing like RJ because Grimes has that first step that RJ doesn't. If anything, you should be paying very close attention to and staying very close to what's his name? Jalen Brunson. And May 4th said, look at a professionally functioning team without Quickly nonsense, don't they? Not Quickly played in the game and they had a lead with Quickly. And thankfully he's not injured to a point where he couldn't play today. I know you were preying on him being injured. As they return back to action, and Burks has the ball. Burks and stolen by Derrick Rose, and Derrick Rose keeps it in transition. Derrick lobs it up, misses, tipped in, and Detroit comes up with it. They get it over to Bay, Bay over to Knox, Knox over to Joseph, and Joseph misses the corner three. Randall with the rebound. Randall up ahead to Barrett. Barrett working the dribble, fall away floater, misses, but Robinson's there, and Robinson traveled. Joseph kicks out to Duran. Duran to Burks. Burks over to Bay. Bay open for three. That's off the mark, and Randall got fouled. Argo, I'm asking the same question because the Knicks have built a 27-point lead. At this point, you can make some substitutions. This was the run up. Like we started off with the 10-point lead in the half, and then we ran it up to 27. This is the run up. At this point, you make some substitutions. Randall misses the first free throw. Quickly and Hartenstein come into the game. Randall converts the second one, 95 to 67. Knicks up by 28. And they call travel on Burks. So Rose has the ball. Rose kicks it out to Hartenstein. Over to Randall. Randall against Bay. Goes up jumper. Got it. Knicks back up by third. Well, excuse me. Knicks built their big largest lead here. 30 points, 97 to 67. Joseph gets it over to Bay. Bay defended by Rose. They get it over to kicking it out, and Knox almost turns it over, gets it, and they call a foul on Hartenstein. Shaquem Mobley, salute. Thank you so much for joining us. He said it's running out the rest of the game. No, no, he has four fouls right now. So Knicks being up by what 29 points now should it's okay if Rose plays extended minutes. It's even okay if down the stretch here the Knicks start to close it out and Deuce McBride comes in. Agent Argo, you said Julius is butter. Why? Because it's his birthday today. Quickly has the ball, quickly over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, runner, good, and a foul. So Hartenstein heading to the line. Hartenstein misses the free throw. Knicks still maintain a 30-point lead. Joseph driving, kicks out. Bay pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Grimes with the rebound. Grimes looking up ahead. Randall established post early. Randall looking, he's double teamed and stolen by Burks. Burks over to Bay. Bay driving, layup, got it. Tom Thibodeau calls timeout. I don't understand it. At this point, you should take Randall out, not because of the turnover, but he's essentially played all of the third quarter. Knicks are up by Knicks are teetering like playing with a 30-point lead right now. just give Obi the minutes at this point. Like, I know Randall's playing great, but just it's not even just to say Obi, you were just giving him minutes, but come on now. Like, now you're gonna get diminishing returns. But hey, I don't watch as much tape as he does, right? So you're saying as soon as Quickly comes in, Randall commits a turnover because of Quickly. The hate just doesn't make sense at this point, May 4th. Like, it's hysterical how much you just hate this young man. I don't know what he did to you, but be a Knicks fan first, brother. Yeah, Argo. That was a terrible decision. Rose has the ball, and they say a foul on Sadiq Bey. Yeah, Argo. It's hilarious at this point. And Randall headed into the line. I I see no point in it continuing to have him out there. Not even to say like he's not, giving us good points, but misses the first free throw. He's tired right now. Converts the free throw. Next up, 100-71. Bay kicks it out. And Hamidou Diallo able to get in. It's the first we're seeing of Diallo tonight. Rose driving, layup misses. Hartenstein tipped it over to Magruder. Magruder and turnover. Randall comes up with it. Randall picks it up to Grimes. Grimes up to Quickly. Quickly dribbles, shooter, got it. So they say his foot was on the line at the 2-pointer, 102-73. Duran over to Diallo. Diallo over to Joseph. Joseph, runner, got it. Vernon, salute to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Quickly driving, layup, got it. Kelvin T. Jones, salute. Thank you so much for joining us. And Diallo stolen by Rose and nearly stolen, but Bay gets it back. And Bay misses the layup, fighting for the rebound. And Randall gets it. A lot of contact there. Randall driving up ahead to Grimes. Grimes layup easy. 106-75. Knicks up by 31 right now. Joseph pulls up, mid-range misses, Quickly with the rebound. Quickly was stripped. They get it over to Diallo. Diallo and Randall tried to play defense there, but Diallo has that tough step. Quickly over to Grimes, over to Randall. Randall back to Grimes. Grimes driving, kicks it to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein got fouled. Hartenstein to the line, converts the first one. And now Randall sits down. Converts both free throws, 108 to 77. 31-point lead for the Knicks. 10 seconds left here. Joseph working a dribble, kicks it out, almost deflected by Reddish. Diallo, fall away jumper, doesn't get it. So, end of the third quarter, Knicks 108, Detroit Pistons 77. Knicks up by 31 right now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Putting the length of McDaniels on the Nick point guard. Julius Randle, no hesitation there, and nails the three-pointer. Deja vu, right from Randle his time to get out after switching his three ball. Back to Randle in the corner. He's going to try again. He's got a hit again. Here's Randle. Back in front we go now. Vacillating pace. Randle against Towns. He's got a dare to come out and shoot. They warn him on the three. That's the third corner for Randle. He's 3 for 5. Step back against Randle. Shot in and out. Barrett the rebound. Barrett throws ahead to Randle.
So, we are back to start the fourth quarter. Knicks up by 31. Randall with 36 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 of 13 from behind the 3-point line. Brandon Burnett, you said you took the over on Barrett. What was the over and under on Barrett? We usually don't do parlays here. It's a good idea. Maybe we should start to do those. They get it to quickly pivoting, looking for Reddish, gets it to Toppin, gets it over to Rose, working the dribble over to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein couldn't keep it in bound. They and turns it over. Diallo has the ball. Diallo driving, kicks it out. Livers gets it over to Stewart. Stewart layup off the mark, gets his own rebound and puts it up. I don't know if this is a Hartenstein night or if this is a Sims night. Quickly working, quickly kicks it out to Toppin over to Reddish. Reddish driving, layup, got it. 110 to 79. They get it over to, and that should have been travel. Bagley, I don't know what that was. That was a travel. He tried to pass it to someone, but someone jumped the passing lane, and then he ended up catching his own pass. That's a travel. 10:45 here left in the fourth. Hartenstein over to Reddish. Reddish driving, fall away block. That was a bad decision by Reddish. Hayes layup misses, but Diallo's right there to clean it up. They get it over to quickly working the dribble. 110 to 81 here. Quickly takes the Pull up jumper, misses. Stewart with the rebound. Gets it over to Hayes. Hayes kicks it over to Stewart. Stewart for three. That's good. And Tom Thibodeau immediately calls a timeout. 110 to 84 here. Timeout on the floor. Brendan Bell said, "Where the F is Brunson?" Uh, there's been a bit of a physical game. It seems like the only time they let the whistle go is when Brunson's off the court. He's got 4 fouls right now. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a commercial break in the action. Argo, you said got to tighten up that defense. It's not really that. The Knicks got to get better offensively right now. A lot of the guys that are on the floor right now are passive and it's leaving guys up to take bad shots. Even Reddish right there, like I know he wanted to isolate a little bit and he probably could have gotten a step on the guy that was that guy that was defending him. But at the end of the day, if you don't get the step from that point, guys got to move around and make the offense easier for everyone else. Usually the guy that would help them do that in that second unit that we thought was supposed to be at the start of the season was Isaiah Hartenstein. You get the combination of him and Rose. You get two guys that are decision makers that can tell guys where to cut, what to look for, and things of that nature. But right now, the second unit, a lot of these guys are just being passive. That's really it. Argo, you're right. But at the same time, he gets a double team. He's looking for someone to get open. A lot of the time with this team, when they need to cut, look for each other. They're not really cutting and looking for each other. There's usually someone's not cutting or someone's not looking for the person. But that time, no one was cutting on that possession. Brandon, nah, Barrett isn't in yet. I know, brother. I know you need him to help you with this parlay. Hoping he gets on the court. As Rose has the ball, Rose over to quickly over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, floater, got it. 112 to 84. Hayes kicks it out, and that's a miss three. Hartenstein with the rebound over to quickly kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin takes the handoff. Now gets it to Reddish. Reddish kicks it out to Rose. Nice passing, but the Knicks got to do something now. Over the top and Toppin over to quickly deep three, and that rims in and out. And Hartenstein fighting for the rebound. He gets it, and Reddish couldn't hold on to it. They get it over to Livers. Livers kicks it out and stolen by Hartenstein over to quickly running up the court. Loader got it. Knicks back up by 30. And Hamadou misses it, but they call a foul. Derrick Rose called for the foul. So Diallo heading to the line. Brandon, I know it's tough right now, but I think the Knicks. I think they're gonna get him back on the court at some point. And Diallo misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Gonna be a 30-second timeout. Well, attend the timeout as they attend the Hartenstein. He's bleeding. And Hamadou Diallo misses both free throws. Ball definitely don't lie. Rose bringing the ball up the court. Rose gets it to quickly. Gets the jumper, got it. And Reddish almost got the steal. Lead up to 32. Hayes kicks it out to Diallo. Diallo driving, kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart for three. That's good. Mitchell Robinson got to stay on that guy. Then again, Stewart staying back there. Quickly has the ball and call for a travel. Hayes working the dribble. Hayes pulls up jumper. Got it. 116 to 89. Rose gets it quickly. Pivoting, working around some screens. Stops, kicks out to Toppin. Toppin for three. That's good. Knicks back up to 30. Hayes kicks it out. Stewart fake the three. Now driving over to Bagley, and Bagley misses. Toppin with the rebound. Toppin working the dribble, gets it over to Rose. Rose over to quickly over to Toppin. Toppin for three. That's off the mark. Mitch is only out there because Hartenstein's in foul trouble. And Bagley taps it back in. Quickly, directing traffic, gets the step, layup, got it. Knicks back up to 30-point lead. Diallo driving, and they call a foul. So Robinson's going to sit down, and Sims is going to come into the game as Diallo hits the first one. Yeah, 6 minutes left. The Knicks, if the talent on this team can't, secure this game, then that's a huge problem, and there needs to be a discussion. But it's a 30-point game at this point. Darnell Davis, salute. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Better late than never. Said a little late, but we're taking care of business. Yeah, and he missed the second free throw. Ball don't lie. Topping with the rebound. But yeah, man, Knicks are just taking care of business. They know they're a better team, but tonight they didn't come out with the lackluster effort. You get it to Sims. Sims over to Rose. Rose pulls up for three. Got it. 124 to 92. Knicks up by 32. Stewart pulls up for three. Off the mark. Sims with the rebound over to Rose. Rose up ahead to quickly. Thought about the quickly over to Rose. Rose fumbles it. Now he gets it back. Rose got stolen by Hayes. Hayes kicks it out. Livers hits the three. Get it to quickly. Spins around, working a dribble. Quickly. Driving, layup, foul, got it, and one. So McBride coming in. I think Derrick Rose is going to take a seat. 5 minutes left in the game. Quickly to the line to convert the three-point play. And he does. 127 to 95. Knicks back up by 32. They kick it out. Stewart for three. Got it. And Knicks tried to push it ahead to Reddish, but it's a turnover. Hayes bringing it back up. Hayes goes up. Got the jump shot. 127 to 100. 27-point lead for the Knicks here. Get it to McBride. McBride kicks it out. Top in to Reddish. Reddish for three. That's off the mark. Livers kicks it up. Hayes gets it over. And stolen by McBride. McBride gets the easy layup. Diallo kicks it out. Stewart for three. That's good. They get it to Reddish. Reddish kicks it out to quickly. Quickly kicks it out over the top end for three. Got it. Knicks back up to 20. Knicks back up by 29. Hayes spinning, driving. Now pulls it back out. And double team. They get it over to Stewart. Stewart and deflected by Reddish over to Hayes. Hayes pulls up a three, and that's way off. And that's air ball. So timeout on the floor right now. Knicks with the dominant victory right now. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Quick break in the action. Chris, salute to you, Chris the Flash. Thank you so much for joining us. The Knicks right now are earning a dominant victory over the Detroit Pistons, 132 to 103. Sub 3 minutes here left in the fourth quarter. Knicks has got to close things out. Roughly 2:49 here as we return back from commercial break. And Agent Argo is actually right, man. And Kelvin T. Jones, our mayor, has been saying it all night. Hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Please support the channel by hitting that thumbs up and just subscribe if you want. If you want more Knicks content, more sports content in general. Because here on this channel, we talk wrestling, we talk Yankees, we talk Rangers, we talk Knicks, we talk boxing, UFC, we talk it all, man. But they're, replaying a lot of the Knicks exploits right now. So Archidiakono comes into the game as the Knicks have pretty much kind of let it be known that this game is over. McBride over the topping over to McBride. McBride working the dribble, pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Knocks with the rebound. And Livers open for three. That's off the mark. Sims with the rebound. And Sims is out of bounds. Diallo pulls up mid range. And that banks in. Knicks up ahead to McBride. As Argo's Fee is in the game. Fee driving, layup, misses, but Sims right there to clean it up. And Duran gets the fall away jumper. 150 here left. McBride driving, lobs it up, and Sims with the clean lob. Duran driving, layup misses, and Makai Luke with the rebound. Makai Luke driving, and that was blocked, but Sims gets it over to McBride. Cutting and Sims. Oh man, Knicks are just working right now. Joseph kicks it out to Knox. Knox for three. That's off the mark. Aren't we used to that? Sims over to Diacono, and Diacono got fouled. Argo, I know we want Obi being way more aggressive, but it's the end of the game. Knicks are playing tomorrow. Milwaukee at home. You kind of just want to run the clock out as much as you can. So Diacono almost poked away, and it is Knox running. Euro got blocked by McBride, but he's heading to the line. Archdiacono shaking up, doesn't want to come out. And he's going to come out anyway, so quickly come back in. Ooh, he rolled his ankle. Knox misses the free throw. Goes 1 for 2. Sims. And lobs up. Toppin with the slam. So Knicks with the season high 140. Diallo driving. Kicks it out. Knox driving. Layup block. But Duren's there to clean it up. And this will be the end of the game right there. Knicks with a dominant victory. 140 to 110. 30-point victory. So Knicks now 10 and 11 on the season. Knicks 500 on the road. Got to clean up the home record though, and we have a chance to do that tomorrow. A lot of our players didn't play in the fourth quarter. A lot of the starters didn't play in the fourth quarter. A lot of the bench was able to get some rhythm going in the fourth quarter. So this is a good game for the Knicks. Thank you guys so much for joining me calling this game, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, the Jedi will join us tomorrow as we face the Milwaukee Bucks at home. It's going to be a tough game, but the Knicks have the has the tenacity to get it done. Can they get it done? We shall see. Thank you guys so much, Darnell Davis, Chris the Flash, Big Task, Kelvin, Jose Mello, Agent Argo, May 4th, Darnell Davis, Brandon. I know that that parlay didn't come in for you, but hopefully you could bet that parlay tomorrow. It was the first night off of a back to back, and if it was a dominant game, there was a chance that he wasn't going to be able to play. But thank you guys so much, Vernon. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you guys so much for joining us, joining me as the Knicks just dominantly won over the Pistons. I can't say a wire to wire victory because the Pistons were able to get a lead in the second. But all in all, Knicks with the victory. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be peaceful, y'all.